if you've never been to St. Louis, it could be a pretty rough and tumble place. If you don't believe me, well, you clicked on this video, didn't you? I am not wearing this bag to hold my water bottle, that's for sure. We're gonna go back in time about 11 years to September 4th on or around of 2012. It's a summer evening here in St. Louis. The weather is probably nice. I don't think you need a hoodie or a jacket at that time for sure. So enter two men, one 49-year-old David Lynn Scott and maybe his counterpart, 42-year-old Roger Wilkes. So they're hanging around downtown here doing what? I don't really know. What do 40-year-old men do when they're here in downtown St. Louis? They're not coming from work and they're not going to work. These guys don't really seem to have a job. So David asked Roger, hey, I'm kind of hungry and I see that you have a bag of Cheetos. I would like a Cheeto. Maybe I want a couple, maybe I want a handful, maybe I want to dip my hand into the bag and grab some. Whatever the case might be, he wants some of those Cheetos. Now, Roger really loves Cheetos. As a matter of fact, that might be his favorite snack. I'm a fan of the regular ones, not the puffs, but whatever. And Roger says, you know what, man, kind of broke, times are tough. It's my last dollar. I bought this bag of Cheetos. I would prefer not to share with you. I like you and all. You're a good person sometimes. But I prefer to keep these Cheetos for myself. Now, you know, we all have our decisions in life that we make. And Roger made a decision not to share his Cheetos. And that really ticked off David because, man, let me tell you, he really wanted him some Cheetos. So much so, in fact, that he pulls out a knife and stabs Roger once right in the chest, right in front of everybody. And this place there's a lot of people, kind of like how there is now, but probably even more. And he stabs him right in front of this building over on the corner of 6th and Washington. Now, as soon as he stabs him, people start screaming and Roger falls to the ground and David takes off like a bat out of hell. Now, 911 is called, and in St. Louis, there is a bicycle force, police on bicycles, and they came to the scene really quickly. And they got a quick description of Mr. Scott. And he was caught about 3 blocks away, maybe 4, over on 8th and Pine. And Roger, unfortunately, he was taken to the hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. Now, David then was, of course, promptly arrested, and he was charged with his murder plus armed criminal action over a bag of Cheetos right in front of this building right here. He gets arrested, he goes to court, and of course, I mean, you got a lot of witnesses, you got a lot of cameras in these buildings, so I'm imagining one of these cameras in one of these buildings recorded that murder. Matter of fact, you got a couple cameras right there. Those might have been the cameras. So eventually, David pleads guilty to the crime, and he is sentenced to 23 years in prison. Now, it looks like he's gonna do about 20 and then get out the rest on supervised probation or parole. So I'm guessing that he's probably gonna get out of prison at about 2031. So he's been there already for quite some time. So, I mean, you got another, 7-8 years, and by the time he gets out, he'll be almost 70 years old. And, you know, you got to think, you're almost 70 years old and you're going to get out of prison for this guy's murder. What are you going to do with your life? I have no idea. But rest in peace to that man, Roger Wilkes. Just a senseless murder. All right, guys. Lamont at Large signing out. Catch up with you on the next one. Peace out.